Hi guys, it's Carlos, the Ultimate Fitness Trainer once again, and thank you so much for watching the video. And today we're doing a video about on how to realize when you're doing far too much. Okay, just before we start guys, I will give you the best information I can in order to help you become your greatest version. I always say this, I'm very humble, okay? Although I've read 1,255 books so far and I'm a sports scientist, I've got a degree, a master's degree in sports science, as well as being a psychologist and a coach and an NLP coach. And I know it sounds a bit like, whoa, overwhelming, but I don't want to tell you I'm a guru, and I don't want to tell you that I know it all too. This is what I've learned on my journey. So I'll tell you what I've learned and what has helped me become my greatest version. So 5 reasons to help you know when you've done too much. Okay, now first one is, what is your goal? Because you can only tell you're doing too much if you know exactly what you're actually aiming for. Because if I say to you you're doing too much and I've got a precise goal, a definition of how I really want to look like, or a definition of what I want to feel like, or a definition of what I want to aim for, it's very hard to say whether you're doing too much or too little, if that makes any sense. So define your goal, okay? Now, the definition of your goal will then determine how much you're doing. I'll give you an example. If you guys want to become a millionaire, £1 million, okay, there's a degree of emphasis of how much you need to acquire. So it's £1 million or $1 million as an example. Same thing with training. Now if you want, say, to lose, I don't know, 3 stone, okay? So you've got 3 stone to lose, so that's 14 times 3 pounds, okay? So that is the amount of weight you're gonna lose. So what you do, you divide that by the amount of weeks you're gonna work out for. And then you determine the amount of intensity, the amount of workouts you're going to do in order to give you the right result. And then you then determine the right program, the right diet, the right supplementation, the right intensities, the right volumes. That's if obviously you don't know what you're doing in terms of training. Now if you've got a trainer, he or she should know exactly the amount of work you need to do. That's what I do to my clients. I help them out in that terms. So that's number 1. Now number 2, look for signs of boredom, okay? If you start getting bored, okay, that's a sign that your workouts are getting very stagnated. I've done a video about this stagnation. Very important for you to understand when you're beginning to get a bit bored of your training, gets a bit stagnated, okay? So that's signs that you're probably doing very little, or you're probably doing too much. Okay, number 3 is tiredness. When you begin to get really tired, means that one of the variables, that could be your diet, that could be you doing too much training, that could be the fact that your supplementation is not right. So it's very important to understand and understand the understanding of how important supplementation, diet and training is. Now number 4 is get the right supplementation and diet together. Now those 2 things, okay, they're not more important than your training and they're not more important than your rest. However, they will, as the name goes for, supplementation and diet, they are the fuel. Now if you haven't got the right fuel in your car, the right oil, the right diesel or the right petrol, you ain't going anywhere. No matter how potent, no matter how strong the car is in terms of power and BHP, you're not going anywhere because you haven't got the right fuel in there. Okay, so that will help you just, if you like, give you the right power in order for you to basically fulfill the right energy in order to become your greatest version. So number 5 is wrap all that together. Get your training right, get your program right, get your diet right, get your supplementation right, get your consistency right, and one last thing, get your mental state right. Because failing to do that, okay, this is the biggest problem. A lot of people get the right training, right? Fantastic, they've got the training right. Then they get the diet, brilliant, another one, fantastic. Then they get the supplementation right, fantastic. And then they begin. But I tell you what fails to happen is the last thing, which is the consistency, comes through the mental state. Now, if their mental state is not right, you ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna give you a little story. The other day, I tell you what it was. On Tuesday, I had a terrible day. I'll actually tell you now, okay? I got up late, okay? My alarm didn't go off, so I was absolutely rushing to get to work, to see my clients. And believe it or not, it took me 2.5 hours to get to work. There was some problems on the M6, so it took me nearly 2.5 hours to get to work. When I got to work, guess what happened? I forgot my kit. So I had to go back to work, go back home, sorry. And then as halfway through, I forgot my key of my house at work. So I was having an absolutely mad, okay? So I had to come back to work, get the key, go back home to get my kit. On the way to get my kit, someone crashed into my car, believe it or not, okay? And then, you can imagine, I was having an absolutely nightmare. So, on that day, most people just think, fuck this, I'm going home. So what I did was, I followed my rituals. I had to do, on my list, I had to do right diet, I had to do abs, I had to do back and shoulders, I still had to do 2 hours cardio, and I still had to see 12 clients on that day. Believe it or not, I focused on what I had to do. I managed to do back and shoulders, I managed to do my cardio, I managed to do my abs, I managed to see the 12 clients I had to see, and guess what? I made it happen. Did I enjoy it? No. Was it hard? Yes. But did I make it? Yes. Why? Because I'm not better than you, and I'm not worse than you. I just follow through. And that's the difference between people that make it and people that don't make it. People that make it are not better than anyone. They just follow through. And they achieve things that normal people can achieve too. But they just follow through, and that's what it is. That is the difference. That hunger, that fire in the belly makes you realize that anyone can do it. You can do it. I can do it. Make it happen. So with all that said, guys, you know how to follow me on Carlos Trainer 10 on Instagram, on YouTube, Carlos Trainer, and also my website, ultimatefitnesstrainer.co.uk. I'm getting a bit sweaty now, as you can see. And basically, like, share, subscribe to my channel. It's free anyway. Keep sending me these requests. I'm happy to share my experience with you guys in order to help us become our greatest version. So with all that said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit. Have a beautiful day. Woo!